I'll take you to church.
Hey! Hey!
Monica, lava, lava.
What is lava lava?
See, I don't know, but Techno holds the record for saying the weirdest stuff.
And
we take
everybody
it.
keeps singing.
And we sing along.
I guess it's right. All right, who doesn't want a happy ending? You heard. I do, and I bet you do also. So let's end the week in style with the best lunch hour show in Nigeria. For the next 2 hours, if you do say so ourselves.
Yeah. You know what time it is? E-Splash is here again to deliver great content, which I assure you is going to lift your mood and turn your low energy week into the best right now. Are you ready?
I am ready, but I have just one question. Are you ready? Yeah, that's the energy. And if you are, but you're on the move, you can join the conversation on our social media platforms. We are at TVC Connect using the popular hashtag eSplash on TVC. Or you can also stream the show from anywhere in the world via our website, which is www.tvcentertainment.tv.
Giddy.
Alrighty, you know my name. My name is Catherine. You'll know me as Lady Cat, her royal hotness. Queen Cat, her royal hotness. Kit Kat, the person, not the chocolate baby. Kitty Kata, Kate of the Kate Cruise, baby.
All right. Let's
I'm
get
on a
it.
roll,
Let's
baby.
get
I
it.
like your hair, J-Paul.
Yeah,
Thank you,
very
thank you.
lovely.
I like the look. Why did you remove the
Bandana, as
bandana?
in-
Why?
Was
Yeah, it's right
nice.
here, man.
Show them what you showed us.
Yeah,
Are
it's
you
right here,
joking?
man.
I didn't even notice. Take it back.
You want
Put
Yes,
it on
yes,
now. Show them what we saw.
Yes, now.
Oh, man.
I
She
be
feeling me.
Rexy.
Yo, man.
You
How you
know?
doing? We out
Yeah.
here, man. Travis Scott, man.
Yeah. I mean.
You could do Travis Scott.
Wow. No, that's
It
just say
doesn't-
Lagos
It doesn't
Travis
get
Scott.
better than this.
Yeah,
I mean.
we out here, man.
Yeah.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, you already know what time it is. It's the freshest boy in the building. Freshest boy on the block. No time to check the clock. You know what time it is. It's all love, no block. Ladies and gentlemen, Big J in the building.
Loud ovation.
Alright, it is your homegirl right here. It's your girlfriend next door. It is the jewel in the crown. It's the hostess with the mostest, baby. It is Honey Flames. You know?
That name is back today.
The thing is also you mean like, you know, the baddest in the game, you know? Okay, you know what? I've got a lot of names. It is Honey Venus. You can just run with anyone because it's weekend already. And so we're letting our hair down, even though I have it like, Oniduro.
I was about to ask for that. Which are you letting down?
Actually, let it down before I got to the studio today. Yeah. All right, here's what we have lined up for you all today. We will be kicking off with the entertainment news. Thereafter, we'll be getting into celebratory mode with our celebrities on celebrity birthdays shout-outs.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll also be rewinding to this day in entertainment history, after which I will be responsible for today's dose of social media craze on Socialville.
And on the flip side of the show, one of us will be showing gratitude on the Chew It Up segment, followed by the news recap.
We will then be joined by our first guest for today, after which our second guest will be coming through. We will then wrap it all up with today's reminder that
Happiness is
free!
Let's go!
That's how star do. I'll do star do.
Like I do.
Yeah, man.
Skibby on that one.
Yep.
With the fouls. I mean,
Tenny.
And Tanny.
yes, Tenny. Nice. Love. All right, so now let's just get straight into the entertainment news because I'm sure this one you don't even want to miss it for the world, and then perhaps you would have a lot of questions begging to be answered. Let's go. Reggae Page is the most handsome man in the world. Bridgerton star Reggae Page has been named as the most handsome man in the world. According to new scientific research, British plastic surgeon Dr. Julian Da Silva found that Page's face was 93.65% accurate to the golden ratio, which measures physical perfection. Yes, she said. According to the doctor, the data was compiled using and computerized mapping techniques. He said, these brand new computer mapping techniques allow us to solve some of the mysteries of what it is that makes someone physically beautiful, and the technology is useful when planning patient surgery. Dr. Da Silva went into more detail on why Page is the most handsome. He said, Reggae won because of his classically beautiful face and gorgeous brown eyes. He had easily the highest score for his eye spacing, and the positioning of his eyes also scored highly. His perfectly shaped lips also scored highly, and the only mark he got that was slightly lower was for his nose, width and length. The doctor also named Marvel stars Chris Hemsworth and Michael B. Jordan the second and third most handsome men, with 93.53% and 93.46% respectively. Yes, singer and songwriter Harry Styles came in 4th place, ahead of footballer Jude Bellingham in 5th place. Others on the list of most handsome men in the world include Robert Pattinson, Chris Evans, George Clooney, Henry Golding, and Dwayne Johnson, all rounded up the top 10 lists. Interesting stuff.
This is actually very
Who compiled this
interesting.
list?
Okay, so my own is that, you know, I've always asked the question, what standard do people use to measure who's very beautiful, who's very handsome? And now they have come up with this. And I'm wondering, have they been to some very rural area?
Exactly.
You know, have you come to the northern part of the country and you see some very slim faces?
So that's the thing. Whenever they want to map out the sexiest man alive, crown the most handsome man in the world, they only look at celebrities. But there are actually some regular people who actually have these features and are very fine. Well, but at the end of the day, I feel like whenever they put out these statistics, they should say celebrity version.
Thank you so much. Because
I feel like
the
they
thing
should
is,
say it,
people are not, everybody is not out there. Like, and then you're coming to tell us that this is the most. So I have always liked the Reggae Page, but you're not going to.
Bring it in.
So I like him. I like his looks.
Yeah.
But then again, saying that is the most handsome in the world. Have you seen Nigerian men?
Thank you very much.
I mean, have you seen Jake
No,
Paul?
thank you. Thank
because
you.
when
We actually have
I did not
men,
say
yes.
anything.
if you're saying that where it's called low is his nose, and you're talking about the width and length, have you seen
my
this
nose?
pretty nose that
You know-
I'm even begging him to pierce for me?
You know what's funny? So the funny thing is, people are always screaming, oh, this person has brown eyes, this person has dreamy eyes. But I've actually met some Nigerian men that when you look into their eyes, you feel like you're seeing your soul. Like, it is that bad. They have beautiful eyes. And their face is pretty.
you are
They
seeing
have
someone
cute
so-
lips. No, see. So you know when you feel like you're lost in someone's eyes? It's happened to
It's
me
okay,
before.
it's okay, it's okay. It's fine.
Well, how do you feel about this?
No, it's okay. We're not going to see. We'll take it to court.
We'll take it to court, Abby. Because who comes up with this?
Who's
And let me tell you something.
What's his name
God did not even create anybody that is ugly in this house.
At all.
At least if they don't even put me, they should put OG. Okay, let's move on. On the entertainment list, James Cameron sets new record. Canadian filmmaker James Cameron has made a historic record as he has become the only director to have 3 films that has raked in over $2 billion at the worldwide box office following the success of his new work, Avatar: The Way of Water. The long-awaited movie, which is a sequel to the 2009 Avatar, topped the massive money milestone, which comes just 6 weeks after its release, earning $2.024 billion at last check, against a budget between $350 to $460 million. James Cameron films on this list include the highest grossing movie in the history of world cinema, the original Avatar with $2.923 billion on a $237 million budget, and the 1997 classic Titanic, which raked in $2.195 billion against a budget of $200 million. Along with the filmmaker's 3 epic films, only 3 others have passed the $2 billion benchmark, and all of them are from Disney. Second on the all-time money-making list is Avengers Endgame with $2.798 billion. Star Wars: The Force Awakens sits at number 4, earning $2.071 billion. while Avengers Infinity War, which claims the fifth spot, grossed over $2.052 billion. Just so you know, by crossing $2 billion last weekend, Avatar 2, The Way of Water, is now the 6th highest grossing movie ever. If you would recall, James Cameron had previously announced plans for 3 more installments in 2024, 2026, and 2028, but stipulated that the latter 2 would depend on the commercial reception of The Way of Water.
Congratulations to him. I'm super happy for him. This is a big record, and these are some of the few people or some of the few films that make you say, yes, there's money in making movies. Because imagine what the budget is and imagine how much they've made from the movie. So I'm just super happy for him because he's really been in the news recently. At a point, he granted an interview to, I think it was GQ or so, and he said he's hoping that this film will surpass the ones he has done in the past. And he did surpass it. And I guess now that it's surpassed it, I guess he'll be working on the 3rd and 4th installment. So
to be honest, I had no doubt in my mind that James Cameron was going to get these numbers because, I mean, he's the king of breaking records. I mean, he did Titanic. He broke records with Titanic. I mean, he did the way, and like I always said initially, you know, the story for Avatar was already available at the time he did Titanic.
Right.
True.
That's right.
But he didn't have the technology at that time to shoot that kind of film.
It's hard work.
Yeah, and then he waited years after he shot the first one. He made money out of it. Did you see the making for this second one?
I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw it. The dedication.
Actors, it's a green screen everywhere. And then the actors are there, you know, acting, and for them to be able to enact the emotions, the drama, everything.
A lot. So see, this is deserving.
Yes, it
This
is.
is highly deserving, and congratulations to him. You said it all. Yeah. All right, and that's all we can take on entertainment news. Let's get straight to celebrity birthday shout-outs. So as always, I'm always very excited, elated when it's Friday and somebody is celebrating their birthday because what? And we're celebrating together. It is weekend. First on our list in alphabetical order, we have Alan Cumming, who is 58 today. He is an award-winning Scottish actor, notable for his roles in films and series like Golden Eye, The Spy Kids trilogy, X2, Son of the Mask, Instinct, Schmigadoon, amongst others.
So I loved him in The Spy Kids and the Mask movie. It was really hilarious. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Oh, God. This next person, he's been cracking me up, Omo, because I saw one interview lately and I'm like, this dude. Bella Shmurda is 27 today. He is a Nigerian singer and songwriter known for his hit songs Cash App, Vision 2020, World, Philo, and others.
Yeah, so recently, you know,
He did not put Omotena.
there was bans on Twitter recently. You know, Usain Bolt lost all his
Yeah.
Right, so they said, who took Usain Bolt's
Cash
money?
App.
It's Cash App.
Oh, Cash App.
What's that like?
Bella's mother.
Hey, Usain Bolt, run am.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I think it's just one hilarious, talented human like that. Okay, moving on. BC Ibidapo Obe is 46 today. She is a Nollywood actress, filmmaker, and businesswoman who became famous for her role in a film, BC Omo Logba. These people rocked. I said these people like she's one that like herself. She actually rocked Nollywood that period.
Man.
Like time is everything.
Even till now, watching them and then you're remembering back then, you're like, wow, it's been an amazing run.
What's the name of the movie again? BC
Omo Logba. Yeah.
Logba.
Yeah. And I think she has a store where she sells toys.
Okay.
I don't know where that kid's toys. Oh, material. Oh, I learned that she sells fabrics now. Maybe she does not sell toys again. All right, happy birthday, BC Omo Logba. Yes, still on our list, James Cromwell is 83 today. 23. He is an American actor and activist. Some of his best-known films include Babe, Star Trek, First Contact, Spider-Man 3, American Horror Story, Asylum, Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, amongst many others.
OG, man.
Yeah.
OG.
Love the gray.
Yeah,
Love,
fits
beautiful
him
man.
very well.
Yes.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
I mean, if he doesn't have anything going on for him, I could actually. He's so beautiful.
So what would not happen? Hey.
Right, happy birthday to him. Moving on swiftly, Patton Oswalt is 54 today. He is an American actor, writer, and stand-up comedian. In television, he is known for his roles in shows like The King of Queens, Kim Possible, Community, 2.5 Men, amongst others.
Another hilarious
Yes.
person.
Yeah, Patton Oswalt.
Happy
birthday.
Happy birthday. All right, so Rosamund Pike is 44 today. You might remember the award-winning British actress for a role in films like Gone Girl, Die Another Day, Pride and Prejudice, Johnny English Reborn, Wrath of the Titans, Jack Reacher, amongst others.
So it's a versatility for me. It's the way
Yeah.
one moment she's the princess, all royal and regular, and next moment she's running in the movie.
That's right.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And I also have a special birthday shout out to a friend of mine. Today's his birthday, Emeka Naji. He's also known as E Major. Happy birthday to you. I wish you the very, very best. And happy birthday to every single person celebrating today. I wish you the very best, and I hope that this is the beginning of great things in your life to come.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go on a quick music break. We'll be right back. Your #1 TV show is still here.
Jamest, love.
It's just the way he said
But-
Usain
but-
Bolt in that.
Usain Bolt,
As
run
in,
out,
run
like
out.
Usain Bolt, like they use
Make Usain Bolt
Yahoo
hear that
Plus.
song.
Usain Bolt don't run out now. You don't enter Kasala. I am so sorry. Like, this thing is not, Usain Bolt is not finding this thing funny at all. Like, they just
At
dragged
all,
the
no.
whole money in his account. So why? How?
No.
See,
that-
that's
that
why
was
they
sad.
say when people sing about you, be careful. Because see this one, a song, na play. It don't happen. So go and listen to songs. They
don't
don't
tell
sing
it,
your
it
name
don't
before.
Why
Take
would they
it.
do that to him?
Wow.
That's so sad.
I'm so
Sad.
sorry about that.
Yeah. So for a look at today's history lesson in entertainment, let's check out Rewind.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1984, Michael Jackson is burned during filming for Pepsi commercial. Finally, in 2004, Yeah, a single released by Usher featuring Lil Jon and Ludacris. Went on to win the Grammy Award Best Rap and Song Collaboration in 2005 and Billboard Song of the Year in 2004. And in 1997, at the 24th American Music Awards, Toni Braxton and Alanis Morissette win. And that's it on Rewind.
Watch this.
I didn't feel am.
I didn't see am for your eyes.
I didn't feel am.
Yeah.
Gosh,
That
I too
was-
fine. I too fine. Get
Yes,
off.
yes,
Spanking
yes,
new video.
From Corridor.
Available.
Madu, where has he been?
He's actually been around. He released the one not too long ago. I mean, it was including people with, I don't know what to say now, so that I don't go and offend someone. So he had this girl on the wheelchair,
Yeah.
you know, and yeah, so yes, it was Bella, that's yes, it's and it was when Big Brother Niger was on, and so a lot of people were putting
Bella of the
Oh.
house.
yes.
I mean, I love that song. It's really interesting. Like, you go still jam like now current
Yes.
jam. You know,
Yes,
it's really
I like
cool.
it.
We love
Yeah,
it.
and I think it's going to really do well.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
it
video is
will.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Lovely,
that's right.
colorful.
Lovely, well done, Corridor Below. Welcome back. And on that note, welcome to Social View, which is time to get your daily dose of social media happenings on social media. Let's get right to it. Let's do everything. You know, are you ready? Are you ready?
Where are you going to after the show? Let's do this one first, yeah.
I got you. You want to eat pizza or something?
Yeah.
Let's do
And
let's
my
do this.
favorite.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the first one, the black boy says, people can play with their life, oh. How you go do fake transfer for Babalawo?
Wow.
They just want to test the babalawo. But I think some people don't like their lives.
At all.
Because now just one incantation, or everything is finished.
People, they always do pass themselves.
Babalawo would now be like, Shay, you didn't whine me.
As in,
You know when Babalawo they laugh, say, no problem.
Imagine the Babalawo is not Lalude or Fade Oloro. Hey.
No, you can't do this now, it's too much.
Ah.
Okay, so next one, let's check. He say, you no fit even check up on person. The guy reply, say, sometimes I fit day offline for 1 month, make my status, they post himself. Oh.
But you know this thing actually happens.
So this is OJ. You know why this is OJ? I'll tell you. So OJ is that person that it does not really post on Instagram,
Yes.
and once in a while when he does, you know, say, OJ, like maybe he's with you now. You know, you posted today. You know, it's my PA, and I'm
PA
like,
is
shut up there.
You know
like,
they
what?
bust my head about OG. Is this caption?
No,
As
no,
in-
no.
Baba, they always
No,
forget me.
don't take that guy too serious. No. Please, let's move on already.
Man, crazy stuff.
All right, let's check out the next one. He says, I know he smokes and likes women a lot, but he's going to change when we get married. What figure of speech is that?
Future awaiting tears tense.
No.
Just a play.
Otherwise,
They play.
otherly known as future awaiting breakfast test.
Wow.
They
Yes.
play.
Wow.
Yes.
Because
They
I
come to
tell you
breakfast.
what, anything you see, okay, just listen to me. I know that somebody is saying, oh, is she
Wow.
married? Why is she talking? But listen to me. Anything you see in
Yep.
your partner before
Yep.
you get married, and you are trying to say it will change, no.
Uh.
That is just 1%. So when you marry, it will be like you will see a lot of those things. So it is either you like it or
You don't.
so
On behalf of men,
quickly serving breakfast
can
or
change.
quickly serve our breakfast.
we can change when we want to change.
Exactly. So I was going to say that
So
you
you
can't
understand?
change somebody.
You can't
They
change
change
an
if they
a
want
full-grown
to.
adult.
No. Let's even be serious about this matter. now. When you meet a woman that is meant for you, you know
Yes.
you can change.
And so now it depends on the person. Because I saw...
Don't let them confuse you.
Honeypot, wait.
Don't let them
Honeypot, wait.
confuse you.
I saw a post yesterday, and this girl was talking about the fact that her boyfriend that never allows her
Yeah.
to wear his clothes, t-shirt or anything. She went to his house unannounced and saw another lady wearing the clothes. And guess who the lady was? Her bestie.
So
Maybe
I
there
tell
was an
you
emergency.
what,
Which
I
emergency?
see this relationship talk, eh,
Maybe
it
her clothes
long.
were soaked
Oh.
or something.
Person will
Rain
go try
fell.
say you know they cook. Or
Let's-
they cook
let's
for
just
another
move on.
person.
Let's move on
I
because
don't-
long.
Very long.
Oh.
Okay, so Lasisi says, I don't do mistake. I don't go reply one girl. What's the problem? My brother, if they did not warn you before, now you are warned. Don't ask a babe what's the problem, especially on WhatsApp.
Especially now that Valentine is approaching.
My sister.
Once babe just buzz you, say, what's up? How you doing? I'm fine. Say, I'm not feeling too good.
But what do you mean?
Don't,
What do you mean? What do you mean?
When
Not
she
all
says,
babes,
I'm
though.
not feeling
Not all
too good,
babes,
just say,
Jacob.
I'm not feeling too good too.
Everybody is not
No,
an
people are
A now.
different. Yeah, people are actually different. You need to learn that.
It's okay, it's okay. Once between...
Hey!
When do you meet these babes?
Tell
Jacob.
me. They are
Tell us
showing you
your story.
shake it.
Shaggy.
Give us one of the shaggy.
Don't worry about it. Let's move on.
Happy.
All right, so next up, they say, organization, we want to seminar on how to overcome procrastination. Don't postpone the event due to unforeseen circumstances.
Okay.
Tell you that seminar.
Practice what
Yep.
you preach.
Exactly, and that is just to tell you that a seminar cannot change anything. Depends on you, the person.
Due to
want to change,
unforeseen
you change.
circumstances.
Check
Check the next one. So when you wear suit and tie, Americans will say, you look so corporate, smart dressing. Nigerians, pastor, so God don't call you to.
Because that's like starter kits.
Wow.
If you're not working in the bank, then
Wow.
But you ladies, you don't like suit and
But
tie?
suits are I won't say
not every
anything.
time.
I mean, there is a way you... In fact, I saw one... I saw one video like that. It was a small boy. The parents, the mother dressed him up and it was going somewhere. And because the war suit for him, he said, I don't want to become a pastor. I don't like it. And people now started saying, what does it mean? Like the mother was not saying, but you look good. The mother had to post it. So even kids understand that when you just like
As
this.
in, now God's call.
Okay, next one, and this one everybody can relate to it. Nigerian mothers, they will tell you, see as the trouser fits you. No worry, you go dey grow with them. See the trouser.
Shakes trouser.
They did this to me.
I hated
They
one.
did this to me.
My
Secondary
mom
school.
got me a pair of shoes. And these shoes, oh my God. Kò tiẹ̀ yé mi. Like, you know, I was so concerned for myself. Like, when there is a party and everybody is
They did this to us.
You now go
Secondary
and
school.
dance. The shoe will now fall off.
You know,
Wow.
there's like how many? There are 3 terms, right? You don't sew one big baggie for you. You know, so they'll tell you, don't worry, you're going to grow. So that baggie, you can use it to like GS2 or something from GS1.
And then trousers like this, that's when you say some kids are sagging. It's not their fault. They now give them all these belts that we hold them up like headmaster. Oh, wow.
Wait, have they ever done this to you where they will buy your Christmas clothes in January against December?
Funny enough, no.
So by the time December reach,
You don't enter around. Wow.
and it's no longer in vogue, sir.
But the one of sure, there was this girl in my school, secondary school, then they had to stop her from playing football during PHE. Her sneakers was always, once she kicks the ball, it's ball here, sneakers here. So you have to dodge. Wow.
matter. All right, so let's check out the next one. It says, hey, you said you fell in love with me. The guy replies, I don't stand up, walai, no vex.
Yeah. What happened?
This fear of Valentine, baby. Valentine is around the corner. If your name is Philo, I have fear of love.
Oh, wow.
Philomena. Okay, next one. How girls advise each other. Kelvin love you, but John gets money.
Think about it.
What do you want?
Talk true. You people do this thing. Talk true.
Me, I like mixture.
You will give me the two. You have to like me and
Money
have
is
money.
important. Sir.
Yes.
Because
Kelvin love you.
love, at the end of the day, to just turn to hatred, no money to spend. Are you joking?
But you have
okay.
to. You met me fresh, so I have to keep
It's
it
okay.
fresh.
It's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of that, we are not angry. You know, we are moving on. We always proceed in and always succeed in putting a smile on your face, don't we? And that's it on Social View for today. And this week, it's time to get into the second round of the show. We will be right back with this music break, please.
Thank you so much for staying here with us and welcome back to the second hour of the show, E-Splash. And of course, today's fun-filled episode, it is now time to chew it off. And we always love to end the week with some gratitude.
And I would say I'm, as always, grateful for life first, grateful for good health of mind and body, and I'm grateful for good people around. I can't stop being grateful for having good people around, people who are always there for you in times of need. So something happened recently to someone that I know, and the person was saying it, and I was just like, thank God for good people around you, because sometimes you feel you have people around you who can help. But like it's always said, your network is your net worth. The people around you, even if they don't have money to help you, can they help you in your times of need with good words of advice? Can they be there for you? Can they give you a listening ear? So this lady was talking about the fact that she was going through a lot. And at that point, she was about to end it all. She hadn't heard from anyone. She was rejecting all the calls. But God sent this person to her. This person's call kept coming in. And she was like, well, before I leave this place, let me just pick this call and hear what the person had to say. And it turned out to be an old friend of hers who wanted to give her something. And why did she want to end it all? She wanted to end it because she didn't have anything again. She had lost everything she had to fraudsters. So this person was just calling to check on her. And that particular day, this person was like, oh, let me give something to someone, and thought about this lady out of the blues. And that was how this person saved her life. So once in a while, I feel like we should check on people around us. We should reach out to people, try to keep in touch with people, and in any way you can help people, try to help them. Because not everybody would ask you for help. There are some people that they would rather go through what they are going through than ask people or collect things from people. But you know that this person needs this thing. You can see it from afar. Try to lend a helping hand. And you don't know, you might be the one saving the person from depression or a great or a big thing that they are going through.
I totally agree with you. Yeah.
I do. It was very long and deep and emotional. You know, I do agree with you. You know, like just to buttress what you said, you know, your network is your net worth at the end of the day. A lot of people go through stuff, right, and they don't know how to express themselves outside and show people and tell people I'm going through
that's
this.
right. That's right.
I'm going through this. So what happens is that you just need to find yourself in the right circle of friends. It's not, don't have too many friends.
At all.
Have, even if it's 5 or 2. But you know that those 2 people would be
Understand
your ride
you.
or die, no matter what happens.
And shout
When-
out to the people that when you have not even spoken anything,
Yes, they
can
understand.
read you. They
Very
know what
true.
is wrong with you.
Very true.
Yes,
You need people like that in your life.
Yes.
Definitely.
me.
And I'm saying again that, we should not wait on people to help
Yes,
us sometimes.
of course.
That is, I hope that did not come out the wrong way. I'm just saying that if you're thinking that people should always learn to read you, they might not be able to get into your mind. So if there is something you're going through that you think you need help for, why don't you just open your mouth? Because Yoruba people will say that in your tobacco when you date it's Oma, you know, like
Or English people will say,
You
close
get it.
mouth, they close destiny. If you don't
you
speak,
get
nobody will help
so
you.
I mean, if you're going through stuff and then you think you need help, why don't you just speak out? Do not even mind if some people will laugh at you. You might just find, you know, a helper somewhere.
True.
All right, well, after all the rant, no, that was not a rant. So
Gratitude.
after the gratitude, yes, let's have a recap of the entertainment news in case you missed it earlier. All right, so we told you Reggae Jeune Page is the most handsome man in the world. How?
We are taking it to court.
We are taking it to court. They broke it down, but we no go green.
You know what,
We
Jacob,
no
we'll
go
put your
green.
face on
Where's
that
Because
OJ
computer.
in all of this? Okay. All right, we also talked about James Cameron setting new record with his movie Avatar 2 Way of Water.
Yeah, really great stuff happening in the entertainment scene. And we will be back with our first guest after this break. Don't go anywhere, guys.
And thank you so much for staying here with us. We told you we've got guests in the studio. So our first guest today is a veteran rapper who we are absolutely glad that he's here with us today, going by his recent health situation. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome to the show this afternoon, Idris
Thank you for having me, guys.
How are you doing?
Honeypot, how you doing? I'm doing good.
It's so good to
see you
see
guys.
you.
Thank you.
Our prayers were
To
with
God be the
you,
glory.
and we are so glad because we kept taking the news,
yeah.
and we're just so
Yeah,
happy.
yes.
Like, you need to see my heart right now. I am so happy
To God
about
be the glory.
this.
Thank
Welcome
you so
back.
much. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
All right, so you've
Thank
been
you, guys.
training. And of course, I saw your video. I watched your latest, song.
Yeah.
The one that you dedicated to your wife
That's right.
yesterday,
That's right.
Sekinat.
That's
yes, and I totally, absolutely loved it. From the
you.
intro to the last one,
Thank you,
and how
dear.
you said you have buried a part of you inside
out.
me.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what? It was so
yeah.
emotional
Very,
for
very,
me.
very, very
Oh my
emotional.
gosh! So now we just want to, because of course we've been taking. People already know that
Yeah.
you went through,
Yeah.
dialysis. You had
Yeah.
kidney
Yeah.
issues, and and you mentioned people. In fact, when you were
Yeah.
mentioning names, I'm
Yeah.
like, if I did not mention your name, I beg no.
no vex.
And I was afraid because I'm like, I hope you will not leave somebody's name
Yeah,
out.
true.
And I've got a lot to say. Welcome back. All right, so
Thank
you
you,
just
dear.
want to tell us a brief history of this, and of
Okay.
course encourage people, because you said that
Oh, yeah.
you were not going for checkup,
Oh, yeah.
and you brought this
Oh,
upon
yeah.
yourself and
Oh,
all
yeah.
that. So talk to us.
Okay, so it was crazy actually. So maybe from like about 7 years ago, I started feeling that something is wrong with my right kidney. I always feel pains, So I decided to go to the hospital. So doctor told me that my kidney is very weak, that I need to be careful about it, So stop drinking and smoking and all that. So about 2 years ago, I discovered that the pain increases, you know. So I told my wife that I had to go to the hospital. So we went to the hospital, and doctor confirmed that I had stage 4 kidney problem.
Wow.
That the only thing I can do right now is to start dialysis, and it could reverse it if I do the first or second one.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't happen, that they feel that the best option for me is to get a kidney transplant done. You know, so it was like, so my wife called a friend who had kidney transplant sometimes ago. So she was like, yes, that we should go and see Dr. Bamboye.
Okay.
So we booked an appointment and went to St. Nicholas Hospital. We saw Dr. Bamboye, and he did all his checkup and all that. My wife was with me there. And he said that, I hope they've told you that you have stage 4 kidney problem. I said, the best thing for you is a kidney transplant. So right there, I asked him, I said, so is it possible for the hospital to source for donors for me? It was like, no, you have to bring your donor yourself. It has to be a family member, a brother, a sister, a father, a mother, a son or a daughter. It has to be 18 and above to 65, or a friend. So right there, my wife asked the doctor, said, can I be a donor for him? So doctor was like, yes, you can if you are compatible. I was like, so how do I know that I'm compatible with him? Said, you have to carry out a couple of tests. Said, can I start that now? I was shocked.
Wow.
Right there, you know, so
That's selfless.
Yeah, very.
You know, I was shocked. We never discussed this. We never said anything. So she did the first, second test, and we were compatible. We had about 15 more tests to go for. So carried it all out. Everything was okay. There was this last one on my dialysis bed. Doctor came and said they saw something in her that might make me to look for another donor if it is what it is.
Wow.
That, but she should go to so place to go and get the test done. I was so shocked. I was like, enemy, devil is a liar. What the hell?
One.
That was the last one, you know. So we went there, and she got the test done. Doctor took it and went to see a professor. And professor was like, no, there's nothing wrong with it. That sometimes there are some growths that grow inside somebody. So it's not cancerous, it's nothing. That they should go ahead with the transplant.
Thank God.
That was when I had my mind, you know, at peace. So we got home. 3 days later, they called us from the hospital that the surgeons from Canada and India are around, so we should check into the hospital. So me and my wife left. She was just in a hurry. She was like, let's get this thing done. Let's get it done. She's so faithful. Her spirit is so high. She keep telling me that, don't worry, everything will be fine, you know. So we went in, and they took her to our room, took me to my room. Very early in the morning, around 8 o'clock, they took her to the theater and removed her left kidney and brought me to the theater. Soon as I laid on the hospital bed, I can't remember anything anymore. I'm gone. 5 hours later, it was pain that woke me up, you know. So it was pain, so I was screaming, can I have water, please? I'm thirsty. Can I have water, please? I'm thirsty. The nurses were like, no, sorry, you can't drink water till tomorrow. When I checked the time, it was 8 p.m. I was like, oh my goodness. So
Like tomorrow was too far.
like 3 years.
Dehydrated and all.
So I was like, where's my wife? Where's my wife? They said, she's fine. She's in the ICU. You know. So it was in the morning that they finally gave me water. And I was shocked when the doctor came and said, so you guys, you are free to eat whatever you want to eat now. I was like,
Wow.
Just
after
like that?
one day,
Already.
one day I was shocked. Eat, get out. Said, yes, you are free to eat whatever you want to eat now. You are new now, whatever you want to do. Congratulations to you. All your surgery was successful. So I said, please, I just want to see my wife. So then I went to bring her, you know. I was so happy. I thanked her and prayed for her, and I appreciated her. For instance, what was going through my mind was, what if we were not compatible? I would still be at the dialysis center looking for a donor.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It's crazy.
Oh, wow.
I just believe God loves me so much and gave me a second chance because I'm sure He still have a lot of plans for me.
Yes.
I totally agree.
God actually loves you,
Yeah.
and your wife loves you too.
Yes, my wife loves
And
me
we're
too.
really grateful for her. And we have noticed that you have left no stone unturned
Oh, yeah.
to always appreciate her.
Oh,
Like
yes.
every little thing, you
Oh,
appreciate
oh,
her. Your
yes.
wedding anniversary,
Yeah.
it was all about her. And
Yeah.
recently, you dropped a song
Yes,
titled
yes.
Thank You, appreciating
Yeah.
her and her
Yes.
friends.
Yes, yes.
So, what made you decide to do a song?
You know, that's the best way I can express myself, and that's my job. You know, I felt like dedicating a song to her will be priceless. You know, among other things that I'm still going to do. You know, I cannot pay her back for what she has done. It's not possible. So, but every possible way, every little thing that I can do, I have to show my appreciation. She's a great gem.
I'm really very happy that you pulled through
To God be the glory.
out of this, because there's been so many instances.
It's
where,
crazy.
You know, people don't even make it this far.
It's crazy.
I mean, personally, I lost my father to a heart situation.
Oh my goodness.
And they had to travel. They had to go to India,
It's
and
crazy.
he couldn't even make it.
It's crazy.
You know, so my question is, in all this process, because people are always skeptical about having these procedures in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Right? They're
Yeah.
very skeptical about
Yeah.
it. But you had yours here.
Oh, yes.
What was your experience like with the
It
medical-
was the best thing. I mean, Dr. Bamboye is just a genius. So my advice is, if you have any kidney problem, your responsibility is to quickly look for a consultant. Your destination is St. Nicholas. Don't go anywhere. Reach out to Dr. Bamboye. Do all the necessary checkup you need to do. Don't go to India. Mistake people make is you go to India, you get to do your transplant.
Yeah.
You don't go for checkup. You are supposed to be going for checkup every month.
Yeah.
They might say, okay, come the next every 3 months when you know you've done all your necessary checkup. But you go to India, they give you drug that will last for 1 year. You don't go back to see the doctor that did the transfer and all that, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
you expect not to have problems.
So you start having
for updates. So you need to go for updates. So every month I had to go back to the hospital for them to check me, to check my criterion, if it's high or low, to know what they need to do. You understand what I'm saying? So before it was 2 weeks, now it's 1 month. You know, so it could be 6 months after, you know. So that's it. So and Nigerians are very talented. We have Nigerian doctors that are very, very talented.
Yes.
St. Nicholas have been doing this for the past 30 years, and all their transplant has been very, very successful, you know, and, you know, they treat all their patients very nicely. They encourage them that everything is going to be fine, and truly everything was okay. The India surgeon woman is so nice and so calm, very, very talented woman. I mean, she carried out approximately about 20 transplants.
Wow.
Fridays, Saturdays, Sunday.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
A lot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
You know, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Wow.
You
It's
know,
good to
so
know that
after
they
wake
have
up,
the
you know,
expertise.
after
Yes.
transplant, you wake up in the morning, you know, after you've been moved to the ward to walk through just to exercise your body, you know, saw other transplant patients and all that. You know, so St. Nicholas, Nigerians are doing great. You don't have
they
to
are.
travel out. Your destination is here. I mean, Jimmy Jack had his own in Nigeria too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, to God be the
Amazing.
glory.
They definitely
Yeah.
deserve
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
their flowers.
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we still have the legend in the house. We'll go on a quick break, and we'll be back with Idris Abdulkarim still right here with us. Oh, wow.
I will always love Sakina.
That is really amazing. All right, guys, welcome back to the show. We still have the veteran rapper Idris Abdulkarim in the building.
Thank you.
And
Salute.
so, before we went on the break, you're wondering what video we're talking about. You just checked out the video.
Yes.
Thank you, where he thanked his wife for everything, for giving him a part of herself.
And you were asking questions about, you know, the
Yeah, the
ward,
names,
how they
yeah.
were this,
So-
getting the surgery done
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
all
so
that.
I noticed that you documented some parts
Yeah.
and it was in the video,
That's
and then
right.
the names you called.
That's
How
right.
were you able to compile all the names without missing anybody's name?
Actually, I didn't call everybody's name. So there was a place I
okay.
said that if I didn't call your name, I'm sorry.
Okay.
You know, but the song is dedicated to
Please,
you all.
don't
You
vex you.
understand?
Don't
So-
vex you. Thank you.
Because
We
he didn't
thank
call
you.
you.
know,
See, there
you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So is there no vex? So
know.
there's this thing I've been wanting to ask, and
Yes.
I'm actually glad you're here.
Yeah.
Because you have the experience.
Yeah.
So every time when we watch movies and we hear about people needing body parts, we hear there's a waiting list and all of that.
Yeah.
But now you're saying that you were told you should bring a family member and all of that, and
Yeah.
your wife decided to do it.
Yeah.
People are always scared to donate part of their bodies for people, even people they love,
Yeah.
because they're like, what's the after effect? What's the aftermath? What
Yeah.
happens to me?
Yeah.
So ever since this successful surgery,
Yeah.
how's your wife been? Please tell people out there who
Yeah.
have people that they want to donate to, but they're scared.
Okay, so if you want to be a donor, you're free to, because you can live with one kidney for the rest of your life. You know, you don't need 2 kidneys. You can live with 1 kidney for the rest of your life. You know, my wife actually, immediately after the surgery, she didn't take anything. She took only paracetamol for 5 days.
Wow.
And that's all. She didn't take any other medication.
And she's
She's
been
And
doing
she's
fine.
been doing fine. In fact, she has resumed her basketball because she's a coach, basketball coach. Yeah, she has resumed her basketball training, and she's playing very well, and she's doing well, and she's not more feeling pains. You know,
That's very good.
Of course, you can still feel the anesthesia still there. You understand? Because it will be weighing off a little bit, you know. So she's fine. She's okay. She's perfect.
Okay, so I promise you, I'm not talking about Nigeria. I'm only talking about your health. But this one, I would have to ask.
Okay.
So, you know, some people have just been wondering, Idris, that will come and saying, Nigeria, jaga, jaga. Oh, now he's now praising Nigeria, saying that, oh, stay here. You can, this is your destination. You can have your kidney done right here because Nigerians are doing well, this, that. I mean, you want to shed some light on that because
Of course.
people are asking questions.
Nigerians are talented people,
Yeah.
great people. We have great, talented doctors, engineers, footballers, musicians.
Yeah.
The only problem we have is bad leadership. Bad leadership. And the way it is the way I will say it. I don't compromise, and I'm not looking at anybody's face. Even at present, Nigeria is still jaga jaga, whether you like it or not. Of course, it's jaga jaga. Until we have a good leader that will come and turn it around. And to get a good leader, we need good followers to vote for the right person.
Yes.
Like I said, I was telling OJ that I don't want to talk about politics at all right now because my mood is Thanksgiving.
Gratitude.
You understand what I'm saying? So if I start to talk about politics, while I'm you understand what I'm saying? So,
course.
you know, so there are great Nigerians out there. So imagine having a successful kidney transplant done in Nigeria when everybody feels that it's not possible to get it done. That
very
doing
true.
anything like that in Nigeria is like suicide. That you should go outside. Like seriously, you're lying. Please go and see Dr. Ebubamboye and you'll be fine. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You know what I mean? So the big problem we have is leadership. So Nigeria is still jaga jaga, my darling.
It's
So
the
you know
end
what,
for
all
me.
the while, do you know that Idris was actually calm? But once I heard
Auntie,
Oh,
jaga.
Jorodo, yes now, because you don't look for my trouble. Yes now, Jorodo, that's what's up. It's a sad situation. I mean, we are blessed with everything, but you know, we are not blessed with leadership. Every leader that you know out there just want to enrich themselves because it's their personal interest. Nigeria,
I'm actually tempted to
Nigeria
go-
for them is for them.
I am tempted
not for
to
the
go
people.
on and on because I would say that our leaders are
Yeah.
a reflection of who we
We
are.
are. That's right, my
Yes,
darling.
of course.
That's right, my darling.
Okay, before we
Indeed.
go, I know that in your time, the entertainment scene, the music scene, the artists back then, you had to sing about what's your reality, you know, the situation in the country and
That's
all
right.
that stuff.
That's right.
Now, sitting back as a veteran that you are, how
Yeah.
do you see the music industry right now?
Well, the music industry is doing very well based on what we have done. Like, for example, the fight with 50 Cent is the reason why most of them are getting paid very well now and are respected all over the world.
Yeah.
You know, so secondly, it is also important that the new generation need to understand that music is not just for Mary Mary. Music is a tool for you to be able to express and speak for the community because that's the responsibility that you must pay back to your community. And because they love you, it is your responsibility to always speak for them, not just for yourself. and not all about the booty and booty all the time. So that's what's up.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
I wish we could actually go on, but we really want to say a very big thank you to your wife.
Thank you so much,
Yes.
Hilary.
Yes,
I'm
we
very-
appreciate her for
Yes,
being
we
Yetunde
do.
Sekinat.
selfless.
Thank you. I
That's
love
a
you, my
very
darling.
beautiful one. I want to say a
Thank you
very
so
big thank you
much.
to you for coming.
Thank you, Honeypot.
We are really
Thank you.
happy for your life.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
I appreciate you guys.
Yes.
Thank
All
you
right,
so much.
We've been talking to the veteran Idris Abdulkarim right here in the studio. And and that's it with our first guest. We will be back shortly with our second guest. So don't you go anywhere.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. It's still the #1 entertainment show on the hour. And this one, I'm so excited about this one because this one, I'm like, yeah, my G. Joining us on the show is a Nigerian multi-award-winning R&B singer, songwriter, and producer, popularly known as Mr. Rich and Famous. Ladies and gentlemen, we have in the building, What's up, bro?
Praise is back. Happy New Year.
You're going to leave these pants before you go, because I don't know whether you're going to go with
If it's
boxers.
allowed to take it off.
No.
Oh my gosh, it's so good to have you. And we're so excited for what you've been doing, what has been happening to you. I mean, The Voice, we love you there.
Thank you.
And then, we have not even recovered from, you being a member of Recording Academy and all that. I mean, things are happening and we love it. I mean, 2023 is even looking good already, right?
It's looking great. I'm excited. Came into this year with like positive energy, and I'm attracting what I want. You know, so like, I'm
Fantastic.
excited. The love has been amazing. I mean, and you guys have always been with me since day zero. So
Your December was amazing. Like you had major dirty December.
Yeah, no, it was
right
crazy.
there, everywhere.
It was crazy.
Praise was praising everywhere.
It was crazy.
But now you started the new year, and you just dropped an Amapiano thriller mission.
It's a fusion of Amapiano and R&B. You know, like the beat is Amapiano, but the melody you could just tell that this is like a soulful song. But I mean, it has the perfect combination and balance. You know, so that's what everybody wants. Everyone wants that balance.
Yes, actually, and I am glad that you're doing that because, I mean, I don't know whether Nigerians are ready for you yet because, I talk about this all the time, and I think I still spoke about this with somebody yesterday when we're talking, and the person was like, praise this style and all that. I'm like, praise, like Oyibo,
It's so. It's so funny because I mean, you could come across someone who would say, praise has been quiet, he hasn't done anything. But meanwhile, I just go into the Grammy recording academy.
That's right.
So like, how does that happen if you're not putting in work?
Put in work.
But the thing with my people is they don't give you that respect until the global people give you that respect, So, I mean, I'm doing great. I'm making great numbers with my music. But I mean, we keep grinding.
Yeah, do you think that Nigerians don't even know what they want as part music? Like they're just one-sided and they just go for one thing, because, people talk about jollof music, that one that you and then they're just vibing too.
It used to be that way, but I think it's changing. And I mean, the truth is Nigerians, they know good music. But also, I think the situation of the country also contributes to some people, they just don't want to remember some kinds of songs puts them in a mood that they don't want to remember some certain things. So they rather let's just
dance away.
Just rubbish, But I mean, I'm an advocate of great music, good lyrics. And I mean, I keep doing my thing, and I mean, I'm moving greatly. Bro.
I'm personally excited for what this year is going to hold for you because I see the hard work. A lot of people don't see the hard work that you.
They would never see. Bro.
The music comes, bro. You even produce your own sound.
I produce this new single.
It's producing his own. When you first told me, "Say, guy, I don't." I said, bro, man. So
I love it.
I like the fact that you're taking your craft by yourself, like heads on, bulls on. And about this new song, what's your vision for it? How far what do you want to do with this new song?
So this is a new sound. I mean, if you listen to previous stuff I've put out, it's a different vibe. I'm singing differently. I'm singing, but I'm singing differently. Like I said earlier, I'm trying to create the balance between pop music, which is like the dance music, where Afrobeat, Amapiano falls into pop music, and what I do, which is R&B music, you know, and I'm creating a new sound. You know, and I mean, it's looking great because everyone who's listened to it is going bonkers. You know,
And there's a TikTok challenge.
I'm starting a TikTok challenge. I'm doing a duet. I'm doing an open verse, and I mean, let's just see how it goes, bro.
Well, I'm looking forward to the duets.
I know, right?
Yeah, because that's what everyone will want to like jump on.
No, it'll be great. It'll be great. It'll be great.
Fantastic. So things have been happening all over the world, and as you said, you said that until things start happening, happening globally, that is when Nigerians will now pay attention to people. We've seen Nigerians, they've been doing us proud. I mean, every time we're just sitting down here and we hear so person has been nominated for this award, so person has been nominated for this, and I see that you've been putting out a lot of works, as you said earlier, and as we know. So I'd really like to ask, what's fulfillment to you when it comes to this career of yours? And then seeing all these things happening, like people being nominated, Grammy, that, like where exactly do you even see yourself? I really want to know what fulfillment is to you.
Well, fulfillment to me, when it comes to my career, is people being touched by my music. And I think I feel fulfilled already, because I mean, I get messages where people send me messages saying, you're like, I won't lie to you, I was on the verge of committing suicide. Yeah. I've gotten at least 10 messages like that, and your song got me through this moment. And this is not someone trying to cap. These are people who are from totally different regions, people from Nigeria, someone from the States, someone from Germany, and it just says a lot that my music does even more than I know. And sometimes like we don't really know what we do. People see more than we see of ourselves. So I mean, for me, it's the impact my music does. But business-wise, I think I'm attaining fulfillment because it's different stages for me. It's me as a musician, the singer. It's me as Praise, the songwriter. It's also me. Praise, the producer. And recently I just scored like a really big placement. I produced a song for Shaggy. And if you check, Shaggy is on Spotify. He's one of the biggest artists.
Big
on
deal.
Spotify.
That's right.
So,
That's right.
If you check the numbers, you can already. If those who know the music business know that you're like, this is already like it's a done deal. So like I'm experiencing fulfillment in my music. I'm not one who is there to shout. I mean, obviously the entertainment wants you to always brag and blow your trumpet, but I'm making moves that are crazy, and I'm excited. I'm excited for myself. I'm excited for my team and everyone who's around me.
I just want to say thank you because your music don't make me toast beats.
Wow. Okay, we're glad that your music is making different impacts in different people's lives, and we know you have a whole lot more to share. But we need to go on this quick commercial break. And guys, don't worry. When we get back, Praise is still in the building. Let's go.
Hankin New right there by Praise Mission. That is titled, and we are enjoying it. I mean, did you listen to that beat?
I'm a piano on another vibe, another level.
We still have Mr. Rich and Famous in the, or should we say Mr. Mission?
Mr. Rich and Famous is on a mission.
Nice. So the combination, Clarence and you, it's never gone wrong. So tell us about how working with him was like on this.
I mean, Clarence he's the GOAT. He's the greatest when it comes to videos. He's the greatest of all time in my books, and I'm sure in many people's books. He's been in the game for a long time, and we have a working relationship that never goes wrong. From my videos back in time, me and you, Fola Shade, Body, like we've created so much great art together, and with this one, I had to go back to what works, and I sent him the song and he was like, yo, Praise, man, this is the way, and we shot the video, and I think I got it the next day, literally.
Wow.
No, Clarence he's a madman.
It's bad like that.
I love him.
It's
I love
bad
him
like
so
that.
much. And this year we have so much we're going to be doing together, partnership, and it's going to be a great year. It's gonna be a
wow.
great year.
Okay,
Yeah.
so earlier you said that you're starting like something different, like a new genre of music,
Yeah.
a piano R&B
Yeah.
kind of thing. Are we
Yeah.
getting more of that this year from you?
Definitely.
And
And
what else are
perhaps
we
from
getting
other
from
people,
you?
since you're producing.
Yes, I'm producing. Also, I'm going to be doing stuff for a lot of upcoming artists. I'm going to be using my the leverage I have to also encourage new artists and just push so they can just push themselves. Probably collaborate with them, give them maybe like a
Nice.
chorus, and also just give them the rights to the song. Basically, just
That's so
use-
nice.
As,
yeah,
as
so
in,
that's
very nice.
Yeah.
Before we round up,
Yeah.
right? I mean, you know how you just give person chocolate.
Yeah.
You guys give them more.
Yeah.
You know, so you've given us this now, and we're hungry for more.
There's more where this came from, bro.
Wow.
So, I mean, tell us out there, people listening, what are they expecting? What's going to come out? I mean,
Yeah.
what's Praise
Are
2023?
you going on a tour?
Yeah, definitely. Once I'm done with The Voice, once I'm done shooting, we hit the road and we try to just spread the gospel of praise.
Yeah.
Where are we going? Where are we expecting praise? Where are we seeing him?
I'll be doing a Europe tour.
Okay.
I'm having a showcase in France.
Okay.
I'm going to do the States also, and probably do Colombia.
Fantastic. And I just thought to ask you,
Arriba! Arriba!
I have one request, one small request. When are you doing a song with The Weeknd?
Bro, soon.
oh wow.
Yeah, that'd be mad. You know,
Yeah,
let me tell you guys
Bro.
one secret. So my song "Me and You" was inspired by The Weeknd's "Feel It Coming."
Oh.
It doesn't sound anything close to it, but when you hear the song of "Feel It Coming" and you sing "Me and You," you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I love The Weeknd so much. So that when I create music, sometimes I'll be
Yeah.
like, okay, I like this. I take from
I'm
you. I
really
take from
looking,
you, I
That's
take
nice.
from
I'm really looking forward to you doing
Yeah.
something with The
Everything.
Weeknd.
Yeah.
I mean, it will
It'll
be
be-
loud.
yeah, it'll be loud, though.
Yes,
It'll be
yes,
loud.
yes. Thank
So
you so
guys,
much,
look
Praise,
out
for
for praise
coming.
this
Yeah,
year.
thank you.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you so much, Praise, for coming on the show. It's
Thank
always
you
good
for
to have
having
you
me.
here. You're such a fresh of breath.
Okay.
Okay, now that is it on the show today. And we want to say a very big thank you to you, and you for being a part of Intimate Splash Monday through Friday. We've got enough for you because, of course, we have a recap tomorrow, Saturday, and you can always catch us on YouTube. Yes, and we will be back bigger and better on Monday. Right, on behalf of these beautiful people, I've got Praise, we've got Catherine, we've got J. Paul. My name is Punishment. We'll see you, Jare. Enjoy the weekend.
Let's
We love
go,
you.